a special holiday edition of the Circle of Love and Light. I'm your host, Dr. Jane Mountrose, and I'm pleased to be here with my partner and co-director of Awakenings Institute, Dr. Phillip Mountrose. And we're here together today to bring some holiday cheer at this special time, with it being Christmas Eve and also a holiday for people of many different faiths. So today we have a simple focus with that in mind. We're opening to receiving joyous archangel blessings. We're here to help you to light up the holiday season with support of some of the magnificent beings of light who surround us at this joyous time and all through the year, actually. I'm grateful to have all of you joining us on Facebook and YouTube for the special sharing. So we'll start with a discussion of what the blessings are that Phillip and I personally have received from the archangels and what that means to us. We'll also have a special meditation to open to the blessings that are here for us collectively today. And I can assure you they're going to be beautiful because I already had a preview myself, and I'm very excited. We're going to be actually presenting some angels we haven't ever focused on before in the circle, or for me, anytime publicly. So it is going to be very special. Before we begin, as usual, I want to thank you for joining us and for being beacons of light for the world, because it clearly needs it. And we're here to support you. We're here to light up our lives and to help us all to heal, grow, and stand up as these beacons of light that we are. So if you're new, I have to go to the messages. I see Sharon's here. Hi, Sharon. If you're new, please say hi. If you're here anyhow, say hi. We'd love to know you're here. And if you're new, tell us where you're from, and feel free to comment, ask questions, whatever, just to participate and be an active part of this experience that we're having together. One more thing before we start, which I do every week, is breathe. So we can get a little preview ourselves now by just inviting those archangels who are joining us to bless us with love and light. We can breathe in some of that love and light. And as you exhale, just releasing anything you don't need right now, any tension, just any incoherent energy. And what this does, just a few of these beautiful breaths will bring us more into our bodies in the moment. So we can be present together to the experience. Wonderful, that feels so good. It always feels good. So from here, I'd like to turn to you, Phillip, and ask you to start us out by sharing a little bit about what the archangels mean to you.
Well, it's a wonderful addition and support into my life. I just feel more enriched and meaningful. It just feels that there's a lot of joy and unconditional love that is going around with me and through me all the time. And it's something that's ever present. It's just always there. It's like an ever burning candle. It's a wonderful, enlightening wish. And generally the angel's energy, besides being very caring and supportive when I'm feeling down, is usually pretty lighthearted and easygoing.
Right.
Rather stress-free, which is a nice antidote for times of stress in my life. So I'm just feeling very supported and loved.
Right. And that there's a reason for that. The archangels, the whole angelic kingdom has a role that is very different from humanity in that they have not agreed to come down and enter into a state of separation from source. So they're all beings of light and love. They're evolving just like humans are, some from just the very beginning of their journey all the way up to the archangels and even higher angelic beings, with the archangels being some of the beings who are closest to our Creator. And this is why we focus on the archangels, because they are very elevated, magnificently wise, and radiating love, I think, in a way, as I think Philip was suggesting, a way I've never experienced before. I think being with them and inviting them to support us puts us on a journey to a very different perspective of reality, and gives us an ability to embrace divine love in a way that I haven't personally experienced in the past. Before, really, the last few years, mostly we've been focusing on them quite a bit. We knew about them before and we connected with them, but it wasn't a primary focus as it is right now. Another thing about them, for those maybe who are new to experiencing the archangels, is that they honor our free will. They honor our ability and our desire to remain separate from from source and from all the love and light that is available to us and all the blessings that are available to us. And they generally will not do much. They may connect with us, as has happened to me, and invite us to be with them. But they honor our free will, and they will not interfere with that. So generally, the idea is that you want to call to them for support, and to do it from a place of pure intent. They're not here to foster our egos or our lower ambitions. They're here to support us in returning to our divine nature as magnificent spiritual beings who we are too, as are the archangels.
And they do respect our free will, so that's why we want to invite them in here today now. And there are times, exceptional times, where people have reported that angels have saved their lives,
Right.
being, or someone came and no one else saw the person who helped save them, and so forth, these miraculous stories. So that is another part of the journey and possibilities for us.
Right. One of my clients described a time some years ago. She lives in the Midwest, in the northern, kind of in the northern parts of the Midwest, where there's a lot of snow. And one night she was driving home in the snow, and her car slid into a ditch in very deep in the snow. And then just instantaneously, almost, it was like the car was lifted up back on the road, and she just drove right home. And she told her husband what happened, and he said, well, that's not possible. Kind of, you must be crazy that you think an angel lifted your car. And she thought it was Archangel Michael, who she had a connection with. And so he went and checked out the car. He opened the hood, and it was full of snow.
Right.
Which was very interesting. So miracles do happen, and they are here watching over us, especially when we're asking for that, which we can very easily. Just the important thing is to do it from a pure heart-centered place. So in addition to the archangels, we're going to actually be experiencing beings from another order. They're called orders. There are different orders of angels, different order of angels. And so we're going to have a uniquely special holiday blessing from them too. So anything you'd like to add, Philip, before the meditation?
Nope.
That's going to be our main event today with the holidays. And we're going to start out as usual. And if you're new, this is our little being buddy who loves the circle, and he loves all of this energy. I think he just sits on my lap. Anyhow, we'll just start out as usual. If you're in a safe place to close your eyes and feel guided to do so, it's a good place to start. And then back to breathing, inviting in all of those beautiful beings of light who are around us today, And it's more than the ones that we're going to be able to invite, because there is a limit to how many we can invite. So we're blessed with many, many divine beings around us. So just breathing in love and light from those beings and from the universe. As you inhale, and again, releasing anything that is of a lower vibration as you exhale. Because the first thing that we're aiming for is to meet them halfway. We want to raise our vibration so that we can be closer to them and experience them more fully. So just breathing in that beautiful energy. And as you breathe, you can send it intentionally to different parts of your body. A good place is the mind. Just sending that beautiful light into your mind, feeling your mind clear a little bit, and asking any thoughts that you don't need to relax for now so that you can experience this more fully. And they can come back afterwards if they want to talk about what's happening. Mhm. But for now, we just want to be here together. In any place where you feel tension, maybe in your shoulders or neck or anywhere in your body that needs more love and light, and just send it there now. And then also focusing on allowing it to radiate out all around you into your energy field, which is like a ball of light around you. And of course, sending it into your heart and opening to the love that you feel in your heart, which allows your soul to be more present in the moment. And then to meet with them on a higher plane, we're going to start breathing in lighter energy now. We're going to imagine rising up together to a mystical mountaintop. So just breathing in lighter energy and allowing yourself to start to drift upward safely, beautifully, in whatever way feels right to you. What we're going to do is we're going to go up so high that we're up above the mass consciousness thought forms that are trying to drag us down to meet their vibration. So we want to go to a very high mountaintop where we're free to be. And as we go, asking any energy that is not appropriate or not our own to leave our space, send it back where it came from. This creates more space for your own energy. And then bringing any energy of yours back, any higher energies that you can, back to you in this moment. As we find ourselves in this mystical, magical place, however that appears or feels to you, whatever you sense in terms of how the air feels around you, any sounds and sights, just open fully to the magic of the moment here. And it is, of course, so high up that you can see miles and miles in every direction, the magnificence of the world around you. And a giant view of the sky. Just feeling at one with everyone and everything. As we prepare to invite in the first being of light, who I often invite for those who know me, and that is Archangel Metatron. And Archangel Metatron is one of the archangels who is known to be closest to the Creator. He is at the top of the tree of life in the Kabbalah, and he is just a magnificent being. So we can invite him to join us. You can invite him personally to join you. And ask him to surround you with his divine light. You may feel the divinity in it. You may see it in your mind's eye as a beautiful golden, shimmering golden, radiant white light. Sometimes just a pure white light, light from source. So we can invite that to surround us, and if willing, just to invite it into your body, that divine love into all of the cells, just receiving the blessings of light. And wherever possible, just ask that light to burn off anything that is not light. That's possible too. And Archangel Metatron, as I mentioned, is one of the beings who are closest to God. He also is currently here to support the ascension of humanity, the earth, and really the entire universe, the progress that we're here to make together. So he can help you to open more fully to your own soul's light and that eternal presence of your true divine self. Because the ascension really is about anchoring that divinity into your experience of who you are now. So you may feel, as you invite that in, you may feel more of that presence of the higher being who you are. Because we all are. We all exist in many dimensions, all the way back up to source. We can just be basking in that light and that love. Philip, would you like to add anything to this?
Yes, let me connect more directly with Metatron. I'm feeling his energy and let him speak through me. So we are here with you, divine ones. We are all here together on this mission of unity and wholeness and oneness and love. And as you breathe in your next breath, just take it in with the perfect balance and energy and healing for you, and let it go through your whole body, your many bodies, rippling through you and out into the universe. You are connected with everything and everyone, and as such, you can respect and know everything and everyone as a kindred being and spirit to you and to the universe itself. And as you breathe in yourself as part of everything and everyone, you feel the oneness like a vast ocean inside of you, which you can bask in and float in and radiate out the perfect energy for yourself going forward into this new year with more light and love and awareness for yourself and everyone. We love you.
Thank you. So beautiful. These beings can communicate with you too in your own unique way, just for you to determine how that is that you connect most fully with them. Through messages, through feelings, through knowing, through gifts that they offer to you, and of course, always through gratitude. So I want to express gratitude to Metatron, and we're going to move on to an archangel who is considered to be very special in this season, which is Archangel Gabriel. And he is known to have been God's messenger to announce to Mary the birth of Jesus. None of these angels, by the way, are part of any single religion. It's all universal. You'll find presence of them in different religions, like Archangel Gabriel also appears in the Kabbalah and in the Quran. He is a beautiful being who is known as the messenger of God, representing purity, clarity, joy, and creativity. He oversees our ability to open to our creativity and express our divine gifts in whatever way we're here to share them with the world. So he has a very special connection with us. And as we invite him to join us, you can ask him to surround you with his light. It's beautiful, another very white, very white light, sometimes described as a diamond white light. So you might experience that diamond light with sparkles, sparkles of your creativity and your aliveness. It is our creative expression, our expression of our gifts is the thing that makes us feel most alive. So as we invite him to surround us with this beautiful diamond white light, again, just surround yourself with it and invite it, if you wish, into your body, into all of the cells. Again, this is going to help to raise your vibration, and you can ask if it can burn off any old unwanted lower vibrational energies that may be possible too. He is an angel you can invite to be with you during the holiday season, of course, and all through the year to help you to open to your divine gifts. It is associated with communication, of course, your ability to communicate the blessings that you have to offer to the world. So, Philip, anything you'd like to add with Archangel Gabriel?
Okay, well, let's bring him directly and hear from him, via through me.
Okay.
So I am getting this strong message about that image. Gabriel, come blow your horn, and he's saying that was mistakenly been sort of a fearful warning about the end times, but really it is a wake-up call. It's a beautiful message, like when soldiers come into hearing the horn blowing and they stand attention, ready for service, service to a greater good. So Gabriel said, this is just a signal to you, this horn, that in this time a new season is coming, a new dawn, a new day, and with an open heart and an unwavering faith in your beingness and in creation, you can create amazing paths forward into beauty and love and truth and goodness every day of your life, forever and ever.
Wow, it's beautiful. So again, we can focus on experiencing the light of Gabriel. And with each of these angels, he may have a gift for you too, something that you can imagine bringing back with you. And we can express our great gratitude to him for joining us and blessing us in this way. So now we're going to invite in some more beings of light. And this one is kind of unusual. We're going to be sharing, or we're going to be receiving blessings from cherubs who are part of the angels who are known as the cherubim, who don't normally communicate directly with humanity. These are 11th dimensional galactic angels who work throughout the universe, connecting us all with divine love and our highest missions and our highest perceptions of ourselves. And with the coming of the new age, the cherubim have, you could say, they've broken off tiny sparks of light from themselves and sent them out as the beings who we know as cherubs, who have heralded actually this rebirth of light ever since the Renaissance, with all the paintings of cherubs and divine beings of light surrounding humans. I think cherubs are little angels who are known to us all, and they're just like the most adorable little babies of divine love and light imaginable. So now we can open to being blessed with this joyful, light, bright, angelic energy of the cherubs, which is, you could say, galactic. As we do this, we might notice the stars above us here on the mystical mountaintop that we're connecting now with the stars. And the cherubs inviting us to reach to the stars. Because this is really our source. We came from the stars. And we will be returning to them. So again, just focusing on inviting in light from the cherubs with very pure intention. And you may notice that this is a very high vibration of love and light. So again, feeling it all around you and inviting it to bless your body with divine love. And just showering us with divine blessings. You may sense them flying around you or with their beautiful little wings. And of course, it is the way that we perceive the archangels is not the fullness of who they are. It is the way that we're able to perceive them. And it is the same with the cherubs. And we can take great joy in having this ability to perceive them in a way that actually is descriptive of who they are from our perspective. I know that we have various pictures of cherubs and actually little statues of cherubs all through our house, and always take great joy in their presence. And in this opportunity of connecting with them together, because of our collective energy, we have a chance here to connect with them in an even deeper way than ever before. And Philip, did you want to share anything from the cherubs?
Let me see. I'm aware of the cherubs and feeling their energy. Let's see if I can pick up a message here. Yes, we come from on high in great heights down into your hearts today now to help you feel the love even stronger, radiating out like a beautiful pulsing energy into the universe, knowing that amidst all the struggle and division, behind it all is all love, figuring things out and sorting things out. So know that even in the darkest times, there is still love in your heart.
Thank you. And to me, I'm aware that they appeal to the magical child in us, which is a part of the self that is so often dismissed, that childlike wonder that we all have, that childlike joy of being alive. This is what they trigger in us. This complete aliveness and joy, the joy of being ourselves, the joy of experiencing life in all of its wonders, the magic, the mystery, the miracles. The magical child is open to all of those things. And I can see, talking about this, that the cherubs are delighted with that as a representation of the potential that they have to come to us and to light us up in ways that maybe we haven't allowed ourselves to light up. here on the mystical mountaintop, high above all of the energies that are trying to pull us back down and hold us in 3D when the opportunity now is to rise so much higher. The cherubs are with us. They're all around us now. And they are beautiful. Beautiful, joyous beings of light. And of course, they say, well, with that being the case, what else is there? The joy of light, the joy of being alive, the joy of love, of loving one another. And where Phillip started in his message from Metatron, of experience the oneness with all of life in that joyous, magical, mystical way. You might notice the stars are twinkling above you. And just feel the blessing. We are so blessed. It's just we have to open ourselves to it. And I hear from them, there's something known as the music of the spheres, a beautiful, beautiful music of light. You may sense it, you might even hear it. There's great beauty here. And of course, I feel now it's one of those times when you feel like I could just stay here. And of course, you can come back to this place anytime and just bathe in this beautiful light. Just remember what it feels like where you are. Are the stars twinkling? What do you notice here that you would be able to return to have a similar experience in the future? What is the mystical mountaintop like? How does it feel? How does it look? How does the world look around you from this place? This highly elevated place. Take it all in. Take in this moment. And now we'll prepare to come back. We're going to come back down, just gradually drifting down the way that you came. Again, expressing all of our gratitude to the cherubs, to Metatron and Gabriel, and all of the other beings of light, our teachers and supporters in the higher realms who are here with us. Drifting down until you find yourself back where you started. And imagining if you have your feet on the floor, just feel yourself being grounded to the earth, beautifully grounded to a divinely supportive Mother Earth, who also has much love for you. So just feeling that groundedness, like a tree growing roots back down into the ground. And breathing in more active energy, returning to a brain state that is more like your waking state. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Buddy enjoyed it.
Yes, he did.
Right in the middle of it, I could feel his head on my heart. Just completely engaged in it. Oh, so beautiful. So have you experienced the cherubs before, Phillip?
No, I never had connected with them. They felt very elevated and expansive.
Yeah, they are very, 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 very high energy. And I see Nikki now. She says, that was totally awesome. Thank you. So thank you, all cherubs and beings of light. And just take in those holiday blessings. Because the next part in the circle is that we share that love and light with the world. And you may need people, or you may know people who would benefit from blessings from the cherubs, blessings of that magic kind of magical child perspective, just sending that light out to the world. And I often get out my planet here that I have in my drawer. Beautiful planet, and just surrounding the whole world with love. Your community, your local community that you care about. Can send it to places where people are suffering. And we can send it to our future and our past, just filling our whole experience of life with light. When we do this, it changes our whole trajectory. Some people are on kind of a downward slope, going deeper and deeper into a hole, while others are rising up to a life that is more magical and miraculous, where so much more is possible. We can be one of them. We have a choice. That's the interesting. We can choose that. So, Philip, want to add anything to that?
No, I think we covered the angelic realm pretty well there.
Yeah, the cherubs just to me are so special, and reminding me also, just make sure when you're done here that you are grounded. Just focus on being grounded, because they really bring you up into a very high place. So, Philip, do you want to let people know? Actually, we have some things coming up where with archangels. Do you want to share?
Right. We have a new free excerpt from the new book for our spiritual guide program here, Awakening to Your Magnificence, and there's a video that comes with it, so you could get a free excerpt. I think you'll really enjoy that if you like today's descriptions of angels, which is part of Awakening to Your Magnificence, and the masters and oracles and the Akashic records and more. And you go to the website is tinyurl.com slash
Abundance of Angels. Is that it? That's what I have.
guide dash intro.
Oh, okay.
tinyurl.com slash guide dash intro. That's where you get the free excerpt of the Awaken to Your Magnificence reference book, which is the reference book for our new spiritual guide program starting next year.
Which we're going to be, the first part is all about connecting with the archangels and deepening your relationship with them, which is a wonderful, wonderful thing. Highly recommended.
Yes, highly recommended.
We've done it ourselves. And I see Sharon says, walk in beauty, my friends.
Yes.
So, many blessings. You can support the circle by following our page on Facebook, facebook.com/awakenings. Is that right? Awakening Circle? No,
Awakenings Circle. Awakenings Circle is where you go on Facebook.
Right. You can share this video with your friends if you have friends on Facebook, and get the blessings out to your friends over the holidays. You can also invite your friends to join you in the circle in the future, and you'll have something special to share, I would think, every week with that. So again, we always end with sending that love and light out to the coming week. I mentioned it briefly there. Can just focus on it more, just filling your week, the whole holiday week ahead, with love and light from these beautiful beings who have been with us today. And of course, you can send it back into your past, healing the past too. And so have a wonderful, wonderful holiday and a wonderful week.